Don't say that!
I'm Captain Bosch.
Oh!
I can't take this anymore. To arms!
Gather round, sweet children.
Parry it!
Shut up!
Stop it.
Do you understand?
You understand?
That is the truth.
You should be happy I'm here. And now, for the main event.
28 stab wounds.
Hello. It's Lord Pang Tomato Tong. Lord Pang Tomato. How's it going, guys? Happy Monday. Hey, can you believe that we were just here? We actually had 2 incredible weekend streams. Both really long and really fun games. Also, I have animal crackers from Trader Joe's. Dynasty Warriors Origins was a hit, and I loved streaming it. So I think we might do that on Sundays. Oh, Rosen. Thank you for the 44 months. And thank you for the stream 10 times. Something was absent, something heinous. Are we referring to 100 line Last Defense Academy?
Turn to flames.
I am turning to flames. Do you see this? Why, I am red. Awande. In Radiant Dawn, you can have an Ellen Titan. Anyways, yeah, it is in Path of Radiant. How's everyone doing? How was our start to the week? Oh, hi Nutmeg. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Irvin. So obviously tonight we're doing a 1,000 Streams Academy stream because we need to beat this game. We're getting ending number 92, and I'm very excited about it. Fine and dandy like sour candy. I'm actually not crazy about sour candy. Am I in the minority here? Nutmeg is obsessed with puppy food, and she keeps eating Cinnamon's food, and it's driving me nuts. Nutmeg, you're gonna get in big trouble. Turning on the space heater to distract you. It's just like after I eat too many of them, like my tongue starts to hurt, like it gets all jagged. You know what I mean? Like it's not a fun experience. Then everything afterwards tastes weird. I'm watching you, Nutmeg. The jagged tongue, yeah, it happens to everyone. Thank you, Jam. It happens. I'm glad that it isn't just me. What? We'll have to go over this after stream. Okay. Anyways, I hope everyone had a good start to their week. My work was so pitifully boring. I need ideas to do when in my in-between time. So if anybody has things that they do when they are bored at work, please feel free to share. Because looking for recipes for my cooking lists, it makes me hungry. I have like 200 videos saved of things that I want to learn to make. It's desserts and hors d'oeuvres and meals. Lots of things. I'm very excited when we have our kitchen to majorly get into cooking. But like, can't do it yet. And it makes me really hungry when I'm doing it at work, so I need to focus my energies on something else. I have a couple scripts written for some YouTube videos, and I literally just need to record them. Ooh, I'm gonna do that this weekend. I have 4 days this weekend. I can definitely make time for that this weekend. Don't get me wrong, when I have stuff to do, that makes me happy at work. But the problem is I tend to do it as soon as I need, like as soon as I find out I have tasks, I do it. And then it's over.
Please disappear.
Work has picked up for me. I've always got stuff to do now. I mean, at
For
least
his
your
lofty
days.
goal.
You're for his lofty goal. I forgot about that. Wait, Rosen, what were you looking for? Oh wait, maybe you wanted this.
Beginning extermination.
Maybe? Is there a second one? No. Oh, look, it's the game that never ends. Hi, Lucas. You'd be amazed how many people that are buying a house absolutely do not have their life together. I actually am happy to hear that because... Oh, Vossler! I must complete my task. Oh! I think it's this.
Rest in peace.
No? Okay, is it this?
I must complete my task.
That one. It's Aramintha, not Cigarette. Crazy. Good. Oh, for once! Grant. Sassing me from 20 feet away. Yeah, he's rolling.
Violence is on sale today.
I did not do a Vossler explosive command yet, but I will try to remember to do that before tomorrow's stream so that you guys can use it. Alright, we're making room for grants.
Nutmeg, you're teaching them in bad habits.
And it is time for 1,000 Streams Academy. Also, Classic Grant was shading the normal intro music when he's the one that chose this one.
Just had good taste.
For what? Blasphemes no Vossler command. It's coming. It's coming. Choices.
Alright, guys.
Oh, Cinnamon's here. Hi, Cinnamon. Hey, okay.
Wanted to say hi to everyone.
Um,
He's so big now. He's gotten so big. He's pretty much doubled in size since we got him.
yeah, he has. He's gotten so big. I think he chooses overnight as his time to grow.
Big as Nutmeg. I think he's bigger than Nutmeg now. Because he feels heavier when I pick him up.
One of my buyers has $800 in monthly payments to those companies that let you pay for things in installments.
Wait, what are my buyers? What do you mean by buyers?
Home buyers. He works in real estate.
Ah. So what I did, so we're doing the renovation. I got a $10,000 credit card from a credit union I use that is interest free for a year. So basically, we just put $10,000 on it, and I'm just paying it off. For its due.
Yeah, it's a low priority payoff.
Yeah,
Which, honestly, given the scope of the renovations that we've been doing, which you guys will see when we're streaming.
Oh no, that's yeah, it is. Not do that. I was looking at doing like Klarna or whatever for a purchase because I can do like 0 interest rate or something, but I'm like, it's not even worth it. I would rather just put it on. I'd rather just pay off some of the $10,000 card and then put it on that.
From the house, exactly, Rosen. All right, you guys are gonna see the house and be like, "Wow, this is really nice." That's what everyone's gonna say.
Ah.
All the future Pang Nation cooking events, all right, those are coming. And after you say it's nice, you're gonna say, "I can't believe it exists."
All right, I'm going to.
Oh no, Cinnamon! Why is he doing that to you? Quick escape!
That should not be legal.
Oh, that's crazy. You know what else has a 36% interest rate? GameStop's credit card.
Just put it on a credit card. My credit card has a lower fucking
Most do.
APR than that.
That's outrageous.
That's insane.
Lucas, just to give you an idea of the number of hours we put in this game over the past 10 months, 285 hours on 100 Line Last Defense Academy. And there's an interview with Kodaka that just came out from a few days ago, and he's talking about adding DLC routes with transfer students. Yeah.
Wait, say that again? Did I miss something?
He's talking about adding DLC routes with transfer students.
Develop the characters that are already in the game, please.
That's exactly what I think.
There's characters who aren't even developed yet.
Don't add more characters.
Hey, stop her.
Nutmeg. Out. Time to rise and shine.
Please,
Hi,
that's starting to be
Carby.
traumatizing.
Carby, I did Guild Wars. I think it was 3 wins today.
I gotta look at my tomorrow.
There was one team that tried it with, Jesus Christ. There was one team that tried it with Renak, Scales, and, and I think Genesis Ross, maybe? And I finessed them with Benny Maru. I just want you to know. Second to last students are already transfers. What a scam. Yeah.
I agree with
So, also, after he said that in the interview, someone on Twitter pulled up a clip of when the school goes into attack mode and you see the full rooftop. There are 16 of their pod house things on one side, and on the other side there are 16 more.
Please no.
I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do if they actually announce. I actually think Kodaka is off his nuts enough to do it. So
It wasn't bad. I give the dogs a bone, only one bone, so they fight over it. Just so they'll, like, if they're ever bothering me, to just leave me alone. So keep them busy. Is that bad?
It's not good, but I also completely understand. The conditions to unlock Story Lock 2 have been met. Did we continue from the wrong thing?
Oh, that's
This is the Hirika route? Oh, you're right, you're right. Oh, this is the mother of all flowcharts. Do you see this? Do you see this? Do you see the number up here? That is day number. Every route goes up to day 100.
a lot, dude.
These are all the endings. Do you remember VLR?
Diving into this lovely game.
Alright. Day 23. We're going back. Blocked scenario. Why was this blocked? Oh, because she was talking about the route where Kurara was replaced. What was the resolution there? I actually forgot already.
It was Kako!
Oh my god! And we had to tell the game that it was... Oh!
We didn't choose the wrong one.
Wait, we have to go back. We have to go back.
No, we don't. 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 No, 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 no.
Hold on, guys. Sorry, we have unfinished business in the Kako route.
So, guys, I need advice.
What day did
What do you do if you have like a snack? Like, let's say this jar of Choco Cats, and you don't want to share them.
It's a tub reminder.
It is a tub. Yeah, it's a tub, and you don't want to share any of it. What do you do? I need advice.
Casual route, Retsnom route, killing game route. What route was it? Was it this one? Mystery. Yeah?
Yeah.
There it is. Who is X? When the game is actually as much work as a semester of university. So wait, if we just choose anybody but Kako.
Choose Kurara. Do you think it's Kurara?
I'm gonna choose Ato. Because I feel like he's the only one that possibly could... Is Ato X?
Accidentally spin the tub, I guess.
That would have worked.
Wrong answer. Game over.
Without any hesitation whatsoever, X pulled the trigger. Immediately after I saw a grenade hurtling toward me, getting closer and closer. Womp womp womp. Oh, that was the fastest ending ever.
Explosion, get it?
Amazing.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh.
What's your thoughts?
Oh, I think we're just going to be sharing everything.
Great.
The dude fucking died, and that's the ending. Woo! 100 line.
How many
Okay.
things are we at now?
92. Here, find where we're at, and I'll update the stream title. Ending 92 was easy peasy. Fastest thing ever. So what happened there was we already solved the answer to that question, so we intentionally were giving a wrong answer just to get the ending. Alright. Did it update? day 24. Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? It feels like your mind's somewhere else. Fail, we're legit getting DLC. Oh, is it on auto? Oh.
The thing is... Oh, I lost privilege.
I know this is sudden, and it'll probably sound weird, but I've figured it out. I think I know who's behind the murders in the mystery timeline. I know who X is. It's Kako. Oh, you knew?
Oh.
More accurately, it's a Gi-possessed version of her, a Kako G, to borrow the term you came up with yesterday. How long have you known that?
Oh.
The whole time, ever since I got my memories back on day 3. Why didn't you say anything? You never asked, but why do you know it all of a sudden? I saw it in a dream. Or, I guess, it's more like some memories from that timeline came back to me.
It seems that we always loop at 10 a.m. on the last day, except for the times we don't.
And sometimes you just last for years and years and years and years and years long.
That was such a plot hole. Why are you running?
Uh-oh, Nutmeg, he's gonna get you.
He does this where she hides behind him. And I didn't know she was doing it on purpose until she was running from him and then she hid behind me. She's very smart sometimes.
Can we hang out with Kako G? Hi, Nano. Also, I didn't say hi to Fail. Hi, Fail. Yeah, anyways, he already teased the DLC with transfer students, and I'm losing my mind.
Please don't. Develop the characters in the game!
That explains why you've been so spacey. Yeah, if you're curious, watch his interview with Weebzy News. She just interviewed him and Koizumi, who's the writer for Danganronpa 2x2.
Did he not work on 2x2? Not work.
Kodaka? Danganronpa's Kodaka's baby, so he's definitely there.
I'm gonna be honest. The anime should have been a... Why did you finish your trilogy in an anime? Made no sense.
Oh, yeah.
They had enough ideas to do it as a game.
Oh, another thing about Danganronpa 2x2 that me and Grant were talking about, I saw this theory on Twitter. All of the demo trial stuff is victims and culprits. What if the secondary route doesn't have the survivors from the other, like the normal scenario? Like, what if it's a story about, like,
So
the other people still being in the simulation? Like, it could be so fucking interesting.
I think Paul's right on this.
Hi, Gasly Gleam.
I think it 2x2 is going to be basically what happened after 2 and before 3, how they got the rest of the class out. Is my guess.
The anime was... Grant and I liked the anime fail.
Stop it. Not do that.
Oh, is he humping? Try not to get too fixated.
The anime was
on
not
it.
bad.
Concentrate on tonight's sleep.
The
Focus
anime
on
was
it.
not bad.
Yeah, we like
Pardonnez-moi.
we did like the anime. I can't just turn off my emotions, especially when those memories, some of the things I saw.
Oh.
It's Nozomi, isn't it? You're feeling bad about not being able to save her. Takumi, why are we leaping tonight? To catch X, to stop Kako G. And what will happen when we do that? A new branch of the mystery timeline will be created. One where Ava and the others survive and Nozomi won't have to die. Exactly. Focus on making that a reality. This is our chance to get back at the Gi for everything they've done to us. Of course, the one we'll be facing won't have actually killed anyone yet.
So basically, we're taking Kako G and just bringing her to become the sponsor.
That's probably what's going to happen. Maybe, but I'm still not letting it off the hook. Well said. It was 4:13 a.m. The two of us had already put on our leap suits. Hiriko was adjusting the machine settings. I decided to ask her a few things just to make sure everything was clear. Picked up my Fate's Birthright run again today after a month hiatus. Oh, fun! Are you Iron Manning?
So we're leaping to the Hunt Mystery Timeline.
No.
There's no Kako G there at this point.
Oh, right. The G-possessed Kako isn't actually the mystery Kako. She came from another timeline.
Fail's so mad at the anime. Or maybe I should say she wasn't there, sent by, well... Oh, well, the dude literally threw the world under the bus because he couldn't come out of the closet.
I thought that was funny.
Yeah, we liked that twist, honestly.
I know, by me. That version of me thought she was doing the right thing, but it had serious consequences for the mystery timeline. All the more reason why I have to fix this. It was my mistake. This is the least I can do to atone for it. So, the timeline we're leaping to is the Box of Calamity timeline.
Why?
I looked, because that's when it infected Kako, right? Or maybe we're stopping Hiriko from putting her in the sleep machine?
I don't know.
I looked at the time in my helmet window. It was 4:15 a.m. Hiriko and I locked eyes and nodded. Are we talking about past Hiriko that put Kako G in the Leaper? That was actually insane. Alright, let's go. And you know what, Fail? All she had to say about it was, the version of me thought she was doing the right thing.
Oh, sending her to that, yeah. But now instead, we're gonna send her to the killing game.
And she's gonna get a bunch of bees. And master them.
How? Okay, I can't wait to figure out how she figured out how to control bees.
The bees are literally I guarantee you they are
Stop,
not gonna...
no. Don't. He's putting negative. Guys, you see this? Pengi. Putting negativity into the world. This is Kodaka's magnum opus. You think he would forget how the sponsor learned to tame the bees?
So at one point,
Nah.
Weebsy News goes, so why did you make this 100 endings? And his reply was, I thought if it was any shorter, it wouldn't stand up to other current games. This man's brain is unconscionable.
So it's weird because
Well, with this many
You know,
endings, not
Nintendo,
all of them are gonna be
they
good.
never look at what other people are doing. They do not care what other people are doing. They do whatever they freaking want. And it honestly works out pretty well for them because they are able to make games like Breath of the Wild where they look at nothing and they're like, oh, this would be sick. Let's do this. But then they also like don't get voice chat until like 2026.
Pokemon still doesn't have voice acting.
Yes. Why did Kodaka look at other games? You should have just been like, no, let's do some like 20 line. Make it solid.
Instead of I could combine me, the creator of Danganronpa, with the creator of Zero Escape, and make a really memorable, insanely good collaborative game. He didn't say, let's make a quality game. He said, let's make a quantity game and release it so that it can stand up to the quality games. That has gotta be one of the craziest takes I have ever heard.
Hey. The Switch 2 can run, is like as strong as like... Is it as strong as a PS4?
The Switch 2, yeah.
Maybe as strong as a PS4. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That was the comparison then.
I mean, the PS4 only came out like 12 years ago. That's pretty good for Nintendo.
The PS4 is...
It's 2012 or 2014.
It's gotta be 14. I didn't think it was that. But I
Came out while I was in high school, so...
I believe 2014.
Yes.
We're here. Yeah, I know I said this last time, but it barely feels like we went
2013.
anywhere. 2013?
Yeah. So that's pretty good. 13 years? Like, that's pretty good for Nintendo. Yeah, I know I said this last time, but it feels... like
Someone made the comment the Pokemon Super Bowl ad was more expensive than their last game. Yeah, I know I said that last time, but it feels like we barely went anywhere. That's just how it works. Get used to it. What's our plan for catching Kako G? For the me from this timeline, Hiriko 3 will be here soon. She'll have knocked Kako G out with an anesthetic. So she's bringing her here to send her to another timeline. In that timeline, we find 2 suits and they knock us out. So it was Hiriko and Takumi in the suits.
That one?
In the box of Calamity Root. As he goes look, he sees Hiriko carrying Kako away, so he chases after them, and he finds 2 people in suits.
Oh.
Yeah, I was wondering when that was gonna come up. Hiriko nodded, her helmet moved up and down slightly. When's she coming? I don't remember the exact time. Around 5 a.m. I think. Are we just going to wait around until then? Yeah, this route is great. Yes, we can hide somewhere we won't be spotted. What about our suits? It's best to keep them on. If she feels threatened, Hiriko 3 might use her Hemo Anima to attack us. And so we waited, but things didn't go exactly according to plan. 5 a.m. arrived, and there was still no sign of Hiriko 3. We waited 5 minutes more, and another 5. By 5:15 a.m., I couldn't take the numb feeling in my legs anymore. I'm going to take a look outside. Keep an eye on things here, okay? What? Wait! I'll be right back, I promise! I ran outside to find countless drops of water falling from the sky. That rain stuff again. Right, it rains on day 24. I looked around but didn't see anyone anywhere. If Hiriko 3's coming, it'll be from that direction. I took off down a nearby street to check. Still no sign of Hiriko 3, or Kako G for that matter. This road is the fastest way to the lab from the school. Maybe something happened that made her take another route? That. I walked to the nearest crossroads and decided to take a look down one of the other streets. And then I saw something, someone. They were just standing there looking right at me. The sun still wasn't up and the rain didn't help visibility at all. Because of that, I couldn't make out who that was.
Hiriko 3? No, she'd be carrying Kakoshi. So maybe...
Something clicked and everything became clear.
Me. That's the me from the box of Calamity timeline. Takumi 3.
When I put that together, I took off down one of the ruined streets.
Hey, wait!
He ran after me. The rain was stronger now, but it wasn't slowing him down. If he caught up with me, it'd cause a lot of problems. I had to throw him off, but how? I tried to think of something as I headed down the road to the lab. I jumped over a puddle and ran a good 60 feet. Then there was a dull thud behind me. I spun around to see what had happened. Lying there on the soaking wet sidewalk was Takumi 3. He wasn't moving, and there was somebody else there too. It must be Hiriko. She took over Takumi 3 and looked down at him. He looked up at her and croaked out a single word in a weak, faltered voice. He never finished the question. The next moment, his eyes glazed over and he passed out. Is it okay to leave him there like that? We moved him inside a building with a roof. That's good enough. Come on. We have to get back to the lab. Right.
Oh, I mean, that would...
Ran back to the lab into the PLM room. There was nobody there. But something was strange. The air was somewhat hazy, almost as if... Oh no. Hiriko rushed over to the control console and began furiously typing on the keyboard. Damn it, we're too late. What's wrong? I checked the log. The machine was last used 10 minutes ago. What? How? One person made the leap. Their destination was the Hunt Mystery Timeline. You know what that means. Kako G's gone? Just in the last 10 minutes? I'm afraid so. Hiriko 3 must have arrived and sent her away while we were outside. No. We didn't have the time to stand around and feel sorry for ourselves. We needed to act and fast. Then we have to go too. We'll follow her to the Hunt mystery line, and Hiriko shook her head. We can't. Why? Look at the display in your helmet. It tracks the blood space wave activity. They're looking pretty low. Right, we won't be able to leap again for a while. It's 2 days until they'll be strong enough again. 8:10 on day 26. So we're going to be stuck here for a while. In the box of Calamity timeline. You've got to be kidding me. Hiriko and I discussed what we should do next. Eventually, we decided to carry Takumi 3 back to the school. We couldn't just leave him out there in the ruins all night. With Takumi 3 hoisted on my back, we made our way back to the Last Defense Academy. The sun was coming up by the time we arrived. The morning announcement will be playing soon. We have to hurry. How about you help me with this guy then? Excuse me? Me carry luggage. That's your job, servant. Again with the servant stuff. Just who do you think I am anyway? My servant, of course. Was I not clear? Would you prefer lackey? We took Takumi 3 back to his room and put him to bed.
There. That should do it.
No, he looks so pitifully vulnerable sleeping like that. I wish we could stay to draw something on his face. But we don't have the time.
Okay, Hiriko.
We have to leave before the others start waking up.
Right.
Let's get going.
Back on the road to the lab, Hiriko suddenly came to a halt. You still don't have all your memories back yet, do you? Huh? We're in the box of Calamity timeline right now. What's that? If you don't remember, that's alright. We can probably chalk it up to leap damage. What do you mean? It's not important. Forget I said anything. We began walking again, clearly in no mood to discuss the matter further. I watched in confusion as she strode further and further ahead of me. What had just happened? Lock. Just kidding. We arrived back in the lab and did what little we could. Namely, we took off our suits, hung them up, and caught our breath. Once that was done, we were at a loose end. We had nothing to do and way too much time on our hands. We'll just have to wait things out here for the next 2 days. The next leap's at 8 p.m. on day 26, so it's more like 2.5. Don't quibble over details. What difference does it make? So, how are we gonna kill time until then? Wanna play 20 questions? I think I'd get bored after 5 minutes. Would you like to lick my boots then? That was the last time we spoke to each other that day. For the next few hours, we sat around in silence, letting time pass us by.
Does anyone else just get exhausted from seeing Tangy eat for, like, hours?
Grant hasn't had to do a single word. Hi, Natalie. 10 o'clock. I'm
Natalie.
getting pretty hungry.
Oh.
Me too. Go find some food somewhere and cook it for me. Somewhere. Somewhere in the town ruins. Sometimes you find old canned food around. Yeah, he didn't write a lot of, in-between dialogue. Why don't you go look for some yourself? I'm not the servant here. Grant, pick up the ice cream? No. That was the last straw. This is all your fault, you know. What is?
Hey!
Us missing Kako G. I told you to wait here. The blood space waves were about to fade out. What was I supposed to do? I waited and waited, and you still didn't come back, so I went outside to try to find you. When I saw Takumi 3 chasing you, I knew I had to do something, so I went around him and up into one of the buildings. He would have caught up to you if I hadn't knocked him out with that nice clean knee drop to the back of his neck. Cinnamon is not getting ice cream. Don't you get it? I did all of this to save you, and now you're saying it was my fault? Hiriko's tirade seemed to jog something loose in my mind. Of course, how could I forget something so important? Is it the leap damage again? What's the matter? Memory. I remembered something about day 24 in this timeline. It was around 4 p.m. It's when I was Takumi 3. I saw Hiriko 3 leaving the school grounds. I didn't realize it at the time, but she must have been carrying Kako G.
Time out.
What's up?
So he's saying he saw Hiriko at 4 p.m. and chased after her. But they leaped at 5 a.m.
Oh, they definitely typoed.
So there's a 13-hour gap. What happened in those 13 hours?
Typo. Good catch, babe. Then I spotted someone in a leap suit in the city ruins. Of course, I
Get your
didn't
act together!
know what the suit was back then or who was inside it. But I do now. That was the me from the steady fundamental timeline, Takumi 1, the version of me I am now. I don't need to tell you the rest. Somebody hit me with a nice clean knee drop to the back of the head.
This is called the steady fundamental route, which means that there's a route split where you go steady route, right?
That has to be.
Yes.
That's weird, isn't it? Why is history repeating itself like this? The same thing happened in the Killer Zombie timeline.
Oh.
So, what are you getting at? It's like we're on rails, just acting out a predetermined series of events. The same goes for us failing to stop Kako G leaving this timeline. Feel like we're reenacting a version of history that's already happened, or that we're really being railroaded so things play out the way they're supposed to. Is anything we're doing making a difference? Is it even possible for us to change history? Not this again. We've been over this already. Over in the Killer Zombie timeline, we saved Hiriko 2 and made sure Takumi 2 got treated. But enough! I can't keep talking on an empty stomach like this. Don't waste what few calories I have access to by making me repeat myself.
You already did. Ahead of you on that, Nano.
Yeah, Nano, we let her shoot us with the grenade gun to get ending number 92 early. I'm going to bed. We need to conserve our strength. Good night. Hiriko skulked away to a corner of the room and lay down with her back to me.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I really didn't see what Nano saw in Kako until I saw Kako G. I was like, I get it now.
The greatest form of Kako. According to her, Hiriko 2 was killed by Takumi 2 in the Killer Zombie timeline on day 16, but I had no memory of that happening.
I got you, Nano.
Really only had her word for it. Was it true, or could Hiriko have been lying to me? Suddenly, I became aware of a fragrance in the air. It felt familiar, almost nostalgic. I knew that soothing floral aroma was the scent of lavender.
I just got back into playing Night Rain, Nano.
At the very least, we weren't in any danger of dying of thirst. Rainwater had collected in the little hollows of the ruins around us, giving us enough to stay hydrated. Food was another matter. The last time we'd had anything to eat was 2 nights ago. I'm feeling dizzy. I think my blood sugar's getting low. Relatable. Same here. We need to find something to eat soon.
It's a roguelike. You can't finish it.
Yeah, take that, Natalie.
I don't know how many hours I have on the game. It's a lot of fun.
Hiriko and I split up to look for food, but in the end... The whole day is almost gone. Have you even been trying? I wanted to scream back, of course I have. I'm just as hungry as you are, you know, but I didn't have the energy. I didn't say anything and Hiriko didn't press me. A heavy silence settled over the two of us. Faint from hunger and exhaustion, we slowly made our way back to the lab and spent the next couple of hours there. Takumi, what time is it? Check for yourself. You've got it built into your glasses, don't you? Too much trouble to raise my head. Just tell me. Took the device out of my pocket and checked the time. It's 9:50 p.m. Still a whole day before we can leap back. They're probably worried about us in the steady fundamental. From their point of view, we just disappeared. Maybe they think we eloped together. Kidding. Sorry, I don't have the energy to laugh. I'm almost at my limit too. I don't think I can make it through these last 22 hours. What do you want me to do about it? We've already searched every inch of the old ruins.
I think Pengy joined our Baldur's Gate run so he could make sure he actually did it.
Yeah. We do a Baldur's Gate session on Sundays with Grant's brother and their childhood friend, our friend Joe. So the four of us are playing through the game. We're like 60% of the way through Act 1. 50? 40. Come on.
5.
Come on, we did the hag, and we did...
35. Because we haven't done any of the Goblin Camp, haven't done any of the Monastery, and haven't done any of the Underdark. We haven't done, like, any of the, like, big things. That's why I'm like, we're so far. We have to finish before Divinity 3. It's not Divinity 3. Divinity.
In that case, there's only one place we can go. Where's that? The only place we're guaranteed to get high caloric intake.
The school!
You want to steal food from the cafeteria? You're really that surprised? What did you think we were doing? But what if someone sees us? That's why we've got our leap suits on.
So guys, I went shopping yesterday.
Come on, let's go.
And I came back with this beautiful Calvin Klein jacket.
Buy it.
Shush. It was free. I bought it. It was the best price. And Pengy tried to steal it.
Do not lie to my chat. We snuck along the hallway to the cafeteria and slipped inside, making as little noise as possible. Then we ransacked the place. He should have given it to me, though. It's a very nice jacket.
See! He admitted it! He admitted he was trying to steal it.
I did not try to steal it. I just said you should have given it to me.
He tried to guilt me into giving it to him. That's stealing.
We mostly took snacks and preserved food. Well, Grant intentionally started downloading during our stream yesterday, causing all of our viewers to plummet.
You didn't know I was going to do that until... I did that after jacket.
He deserved it.
Then we rant about how Sony has mega screwed up the PS5 era into the worst PS gen of all time. That's because they overcommitted into live service. Okay, sure. When we get to the board game, I'll rant into this.
We mostly took snacks and preserved foods, stuff we wouldn't need to cook. Hey, Barry. Oh, Barry sent us a care package from MagFest, which is the video game con that I want to take you to next year.
I thought he was going to say MAGA Fest.
Absolutely not, and that is way too close of a name. Yeah. They should probably rename it.
Yeah, I was really confused for a sec.
Screaming, yes. Thanks again. Thanks again, Barry. That was really nice of you.
What's up, Barry? No, they shouldn't. MAGA should change their name.
MAGA should just cease.
MagFest came first.
Can't we just eat it here? And take off our helmets? We'd be totally screwed if anyone saw us. It's 11:10 p.m. The nighttime announcement was a while ago. Doesn't matter. Some of them are bound to still be awake. You worry too much. It won't take long. But right as Hiriko reached up to remove her helmet... God.
Honestly...
Grant's gonna have a line. Grant's gonna have a line.
Guys, in honor of Pengy reading everything, do you mind if you take the Gakko line? Oh, good. Ooh! Oh my god, I thought I was gonna have to voice something.
We took off running as fast as we could. Even in our panic trying to get away, a thought occurred to me. Something happened in this timeline with Gaku in the middle of the night.
I got kinda hungry, so I went to the cafeteria for some food, and when I turned around, there were two dark, shadowy figures standing at the back of the room.
I don't remember this at all.
Me either, but I wasn't here for it, so that's why.
At least I knew who those shadowy figures had been now.
Oh, was this the cursed timeline?
Yes.
Oh, that's why. Hurry, Grant, 3D print a giant Grant cardboard and put it next to Pengy. Never noticed.
Grant doesn't have to read anything because it's all blue text and Hiriko and Takumi. You know what? Grant's taking blue text. Go.
No.
You got me.
We gotta stay on brand, guys.
Fortunately, no one tried to follow us, but we weren't in the clear yet. Clutching our spoils tight, we ran all the way back to the lab.
Guys, he's trying to make it confusing for people who watch the VOD.
I'm not.
Because if I start reading the blue text, that would be confusing for people who tune into like this.
VOD Lisa is confused no matter what.
That
It
is
doesn't
true.
matter. After we'd filled our bellies, Hiriko and I decided to take some well-earned rests. We spent most of day 26 lounging around like giant pandas.
On a different note, guys, I got this mango sorbet. I'm gonna go.
Teaspoon.
Want your own bowl?
Before we knew it, the sun had come down and night had fallen. Oh.
This is mango sorbet.
No.
This is mango sorbet.
Hi, Nutmeg. The time was
It's a
8:03 p.m.
It's a lot hairier than I remember.
Soon, the blood space waves would finally be strong enough for us to leap again.
It's sorbet ice cream. Not really. It doesn't have any cream.
It's not cream, yeah. Hiriko was setting it all up. I didn't want to distract her, but I still had some doubts. We're going to hunt mystery, right? Well, not quite. Why not? Shouldn't we be trying to stop Kakoji? Of course, but we're actually going to the mystery timeline. It's day 26. This is the day Hunt Mystery splits off into Hunt and Mystery. Our original goal was to prevent the murders Kakoji perpetrates in the mystery timeline. Now that timeline has branched off, we have to follow her there. Hiriko continued pressing buttons and typing commands, then stopped. No, this can't be. What's wrong? There's a lock on the mystery timeline. To put it simply, it's like the phone blocks all incoming calls. Does that mean that what I think it does? I'm afraid so. The machine won't let us leap there. Did Kakoji do this? She must have. She's the only one in that timeline who knows this lab exists. She's smart, too. I doubt it would take her long to figure out how the machine works. We've got no choice. We'll have to return to steady fundamental for now and plan a new strategy. Damn, you're right.
I'm really worried that they're not going to explain where the sponsor came from. When did the sponsor show up? What day? Quick! Someone who played the game and has a better memory than me.
There was just 1 minute left until our leap. Everything was set up and ready to go. I'm sure they're gonna get there. What are we going to tell everyone when we get back? How about we went to explore the ruins early on day 24, got caught in the rain, and were laid up with a fever until now. A fever so bad we couldn't move for the last 2 days. Nobody's gonna buy that. I'm open to suggestions. Excuses and cover stories are your forte, not mine. While we were talking, the time changed. It was 8:10 p.m. now.
You guys had 2.5 days!
Yeah, that's pretty embarrassing. Okay, time to go home. See, if Uchikoshi had given more of a fuck, he would have written the dialogue in those 2 days. However,
the Duolingo research. That kind of sounds fun.
it's late. Let's wait until tomorrow to discuss the Kakoji problem.
Oh, it's no longer active. When did this go out?
Fine.
An hour and a half ago?
Fine with me. I'm going back to my room.
I got the email an hour and a half ago.
And it's already tapped.
Sucks.
Well, Duolingo's really popular. We staggered back onto school grounds and made it up to the roof. But when we got there... Where have you two been?
Hey, you want idea where we are?
It's been 3 days! We've been going out of our minds looking for you!
We couldn't find any trace of you. We were starting to wonder if you'd eloped or something.
Seriously?
But if that were the case, you wouldn't have come back.
What have you been doing?
You have to ask, feeding, seeding, and breeding. What? Such indecency. Such indecency. Do you think of nothing else?
I sighed. Might as well get this over with. Truth is, we went to explore the ruins on day 24. You guys remember how hard it was raining that day? Well, we both caught a cold in it, and we were laid up with a fever until today. Everyone's faces had the same expression, blank astonishment, but the silence only lasted for a moment.
Oh, geez. Is that all?
Guess there's no helping it then.
Don't let it happen again, okay? All this stress is bad for my heart. Unbelievable. They actually bought it. Huh? Nothing. Don't worry about it. Anyway, we're sorry to worry you all this time. Me too. I apologize.
Wow, I didn't think I ever heard you apologize before.
It wasn't addressed to you.
Aw, come on!
Just then. Excuse me. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Huh?
Ava? You're here? I know this is sudden, but I am now a member of the Special Defense Unit. Perhaps you heard about it already. Wait, this is not brainwashed. I haven't formally introduced myself to either of you yet. The brainwashing's done? I feel like that's a little faster than the other timelines. Mr. Sumino, Miss Shizuhara, it's an honor to be working with you. Aw, Ava, we told you before, you don't gotta be so formal around us.
Hiroko, I heard about. That's why. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, we're all on the same team here.
Just make sure to ignore any weird orders from the boys, okay? So I can't get her to show me your boobies. Of course not!
And I can't perform a vivisection on her.
Especially not that! But orders from us girls are okay, Ava. Shay.
Arf, arf. Aurora extended a hand, Ava knelt down and put her hand on top of it.
Oh, you're so adorable. Who's a good girl? You is. Yes, you is.
Oh, this sprite. She patted Ava's head. Ava herself knelt there with her tongue lolling, an expression of pure ecstasy on her face. Yeah, Lucas, I'm glad this is the first thing you're seeing in the game. Oh, I want to try too! Ava, do more doggy-style stuff. Doggy-style. Understood.
Lady Ava, no! You must ignore strange orders from the girls as well! Oh, but I wanted to set up a killing game with her.
A killing game? That sounds lovely. I'd be glad to participate.
Oh, you wouldn't know what that means, do you?
You should join too, Mr. Yakushiji. And you, Mr. Ginzaki.
Well,
I guess a little one wouldn't hurt.
Don't get swan-upped in the mood, you two.
Oh, is a killing game a contest to see who can kill the most invaders?
Oh my god, this is how the killing game gets created.
Is the sponsor Ava?
We're gonna see how it happens.
That really does sound wonderful. Let's all kill lots of invaders together. Oh, fuck! I was just thinking it's so weird that there's flavor text dialogue in this route, and that's because it's not.
I wasn't sure what had happened in the 3 days that Hiroko and I had been gone. But it seemed like Ava had assimilated into the team just fine, even without our help.
Now that we're back together, we should celebrate the usual way. I'm down for that. All right, 1, 2, 3. Teach us how to blitz.
World, indestructible and undefeated.
Never lose, never yield. Special Defense Unit, fight on!
Everyone raised their voices, their cheers echoing out across the roof. Hiroko watched them with a mixture of confusion and relief.
I guess this is fun.
Her expression softened a little, but she smiled as the group continued kidding around.
heard you.
Troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 27th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Okay. Here's my latest what if 100 line does this and it would be good take. This sponsor is Ava, who's the paragon of nature, and that's why she can control bees.
Ew.
What do we think? I feel like this theme playing in the background is perfect for this theory.
Dare you two.
What do you think, babe?
That actually makes sense. And they'd actually, do something with...
Yes. Which would make us proud.
They've done nothing. Paragon of nature, paragon of warfare, nothing.
Hey.
Nothing with any of them.
Adamak was the paragon of hatred, and he was very hateful. Did you need some extra players for a game of Mahjong? Of course not! Ava the paragon of nature culprit theory.
This is about your unauthorized stay away from school ground.
Huh?
It wasn't our fault. We were out on a regular exploration mission, but then we had to...
Congo Tutal joins Spigot with a prawn tackle.
What? What is happening?
That's right, if we haven't
That's right, if we hadn't done that, the Bevergosh's Muffin Hall would have rudgered all over the Hampton box. What? It's delicate work after all. In the end, it took us 3 whole days. Look at them. Naturally, we were lying through our teeth. We were just making up a bunch of nonsense words and hoped it sounded convincing. We'd had a little strategy meeting before we came here to get the story straight. It had the intended effect. Sirei and Nigo were stunned into silence, trying to make sense of the gibberish we'd bombarded them with. We were waiting a full 30 seconds before they spoke again. What exactly is a dango tool? Whatchamacallit?
That sprite's so cute! And what does Beavergosh Thingoomy have to do with it?
Huh?
Even if we tried to explain, you wouldn't understand.
She's like they were massaging their head like I have a headache trying to figure it out. So
suffice it to say, we had to deal with a certain phenomenon to prevent the entire Special Defense Unit from being wiped out. We knew about it thanks to our previous experiences in the time loop. It caused us no end of suffering in other timelines. So, you were out there trying to save the rest of the team.
And working at it solidly for 3 whole days.
Hi, Cinnamon. We both nodded, our faces completely serious. I don't know about this.
It does sound a mite suspicious.
So that's your attitude, is it? In that case, maybe we'll stop sharing information about the enemy with you. Are you okay with that?
Stop it, buddy.
Your new and improved Dolmanic cognitive reconstruction therapy process was only made possible because of my advice. Isn't that right?
I suppose so.
You turn 2.
Oh, let me.
Good boy. Daddy brush you. Careful, careful. Oh, that's... Belly? It's a sensitive area. I wouldn't... Thanks to that, we brainwashed Ava much faster than we were expecting.
And it's so complete that we never have to worry about it coming undone. Provided she isn't subject to a powerful mental shock about it.
You see what I'm saying? Takumi and I are on your side. We always have the team's best interest in mind. That's how we've made it all the way to day 27 without a single member entering total death. Oh, fine! Have it your way! If it'll help us win the war, anything goes. We'll do whatever you want. Well then. Yeah, you're off the hook. You're allowed to stay outside school grounds without prior notice. Just make sure you're here on battle days, alright? After finishing up our talk with Saray and Nigo, Hiriko and I made our way to the library. Back to looking for reflections, huh? Oh, I forgot about this. You do want to find out a way out of this loop, don't you? Yeah, of course, but will we really find it in that book? All we know is that Professor Inone was researching the time loop and wrote up his findings. It's our only lead. We have to take the chance.
What are we going to do about Kakoji?
I don't know. I thought about it all last night, and I still haven't come up with anything.
Can't wait to see how the killing game goes.
Yeah. When's the next time we can leave? Day 31, between 1:50 and 5:10 p.m. Huh? 4 days from now. But we still can't leap to the mystery timeline. It's going to stay blocked off for the next 50 days. Why 50 days? When a timeline is locked, it automatically opens up again after 50 days.
How do you know that?
If Kakoji leapt on day 24, it will be at least day 74 before we can follow her. It'd be way too late to stop her by then. Exactly. I'm honestly stumped. We'll just have to put the whole Kakoji issue on hold for now. I know it's frustrating, but it's the only thing we can do.
You go to the map. I thought it...
So, comedy, slasher, mystery, killing.
So where did Karara die?
Karara died on day 26.
So they already showed up. Did go back one? They already died.
Day 26 is when we came back to this time, or the fundamental timeline?
But where did we die?
So wait, Kakoji could technically be in both timelines. She is. So yeah, alright, the sponsor's just Kako then. The Ava theory's dead already.
Already did it. Why is there two Kakos?
Because there's two roots.
Yeah, but what causes two to be different?
Whatever that decision.
It was whether we joined the Invader Hunter. Remember we were in the classroom, like... Here. 7. I don't understand this. Why? We have to figure out who the sponsor is. They have to go into it. I don't understand. It doesn't make sense.
Let's just keep going. Kakoji still weighed heavily on my mind, but I tried to concentrate on searching for the book instead. Finding a way out of the loop was just as important, if not more so. I knew that, and I really did try to focus, but... This is so irritating. 60% of these shelves searched, and still nothing. Maybe it really isn't here. Don't say that.
Don't say that!
It's here, it has to be. How can you be so sure? Instincts. That's all? Don't underestimate my instincts. So, it's somewhere in the 40% we haven't checked yet. I hope you're right. Hope has nothing to do with it. What if it isn't here? What? What are you going to do if it's not here? How will you take the
What are
responsibility
you
for
going
that?
to do? Also, are we ever gonna move stuff?
Oh, forgot the. She's not making any sense. What am I even supposed to say here? Anyway, I'm done for today. Go do whatever you want until tomorrow. Having reached her limit, Hiriko stormed out, the clacking of her heels echoing down the halls as she went. What was that all about? I decided to ignore Hiriko's weird outburst for now. It was probably just the stress of the last few days getting to her. It would be evening soon. After getting my thoughts in order, I decided to head out like usual. Oh, well, I think we're just gonna rest. Great. Everyone's done.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. Make sure you get some serious... Well then.
Bye, Sirek. I still couldn't take my mind off the Kako G problem. But it was like Hiriko said, there was nothing we could do. I need to make finding the book my first priority. Who knows, maybe I'll come up with a way to deal with Kako G while I'm searching. I got into bed and let the tide of sleep wash over me. Within a few minutes, I was out like a light.
Be right.
Go to what? You're late, you blithering half-wit. Can't I at least take my time over breakfast? Just get to work. I don't want to waste time talking. We've got 40% of the library still to check. That metempsychosis book has to be in here somewhere. Give it your all and find it. Before I could reply, Hiriko disappeared into the upper part of the room.
Guys, someone pick a number between 1 through 10. Whatever number's closer decides which dog I bring, and the other one stays home alone.
He's bringing both dogs or neither. Her eyes had looked bloodshot. She was just as stressed out today as she had been yesterday. I didn't want to think about how she'd react if we didn't find the book today.
1 through 10, guys.
Not wanting to let that happen, I plunged into this search, trembling with a kind of desperate determination. The day wore on, and the moment I had been dreading finally arrived. I can't take this anymore. I'm going to burn all these books to ashes. Whoa, 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 calm down. Hiriko, we've still got like 30% to go. We still have a chance of finding it in... No, 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 no. We've been searching for days and there's still no sign of it. It's not in here. We won't know that for sure until we've checked it all. Somewhere along the way, our roles had been reversed. How did that happen? We'll just have to order it online. I don't think they deliver out here. What do we do? If we can't find the book, we'll be stuck in this loop forever. I'm going back to my room. Take the rest of the day off. Be seeing you. Hiriko left, her eyes downcast. Unlike yesterday, she didn't seem angry or stressed so much as emotionally exhausted. It was evening. I still had some free time left. Oh, fucking hell. Alright, well, at least these days are passing.
Well then.
Collections on imprecatory metempsychosis is still a no-show. Is it in the library or not? We've come too far to give up now. I'll see the search through to the very end. Will Hiriko be there tomorrow? I still had some fears and doubts in my mind, but they all faded into the background as I drifted off to sleep. Right. Yuriko's losing her mind. Understandably so.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine.
Mine too.
Get ready.
At this point, it's believable. After breakfast, I made my way to the library. Somebody else was already there. They had their back to me, but it was clearly a girl with long, dark hair. Hey, Hiriko, good to see you. At the sound of my voice, she turned around, but it wasn't Hiriko. Good morning, Mr. Samino. Ava. Give me some. I do. Ava, what are you doing here? Studying. I thought it would be useful if I knew more about your culture and customs. How about you? There was a chance she knew something about the book I needed. It wouldn't do any harm to ask anyway. Have you ever heard of a book called Reflections on Imprecatory Metapsychosis? Ava thought for a moment, then shook her head. No, I haven't. I'm sorry. That's too bad. I don't suppose you know anything about time loops. Oh yes, I know all about them. What? It's where young men and women go wild together in a swimming facility after dark, with colorful lights everywhere. It's an evening of debauchery and hedonism. Isn't that right? That's a night pool, not a time loop. You have the last word backwards. Oh. Clearly Ava didn't know anything that could help me. Well, I must be going. I have to give Miss O Suzuki a massage later. Why am I not surprised? Please excuse me.
So guys, I was talking to Pangy about this. What's your favorite way to go crazy? Mine is playing 100 line.
Yeah, and I agreed, mine too. As soon as Ava left the room, someone else appeared from behind the stacks.
Huh?
Hiriko, how long have you been there? A while. I skipped breakfast and came here first thing this morning. So, you heard me talking just now. Of course, you should be more careful. Mentioning the loop could have unintended consequences. The loop and Cryptoglobin are connected, so I thought Ava might know something about it. She didn't. Leaking information to her only makes things riskier for us. I just asked them about it in general. I didn't tell her we were stuck in one. It should be fine. Hiriko furrowed her brow. Fine, let's just get started on our work for today.
That's a valid one.
Yeah, everybody who plays League seems to hate it. To some degree.
I have not met a single person who plays Leagues that says they like it. I heard 2XKO is basically canceled, right?
It's just, it's too bad, because a lot of FGC people, like prominent anime FGC people, got hired by Riot to work on the project, and a lot of them they got laid off. For a lot of them, that was like a dream job / opportunity, and they're just like thrown aside. It's just like, heartbreaking. Right, reflections on imprecatory metapsychosis, here we come! However, things are starting to look bad, aren't they? Yeah, I'd say we'd search around 80% of what's here, just 20% to go. What if we ask the others for some help? How are we supposed to explain what we're doing without telling them about the loop or our parallel leaping? Honestly, just tell them that you're looking for it and don't... They are not going to ask questions. This cast is dumb as shit. You could tell Darumi to do it and she would just do it. He's locked up in the room with the, like the incubation pods. Maybe it's time we did tell them. Did you forget what I told you back on day 11? Telling them practically guarantees the worst possible outcome. I've lived through 146 loops, and there's never been a single exception. We're on our own then. Yes, we'll have to hope for the best from this remaining 20%. Trader Joe's sorbet is so good, what the hell? free time. We've already done all the things we can possibly do during free time. That's why we're skipping it, by the way. Normally, this is where you, like, hang out with characters and do shit.
Time to hit the hay. Make sure you get some serious R&R while you can, so you're ready for the next enemy attack. Well then, good night.
We'll probably finish our search of the library in another 2 days. If we still haven't found the book after that, then I'll deal with what happens when the time comes. I tried not to think about what the future might hold and counted sheep until I fell asleep. We were approaching the worst-case scenario. It wasn't a sure thing just yet, but the little hope we had was dwindling away rapidly. Everything had already arrived.
That was a good run.
Baby boy, what happened?
He went diving so much. He was diving through snow for the last, like...
Little bugger.
And our chill dog.
Evening had already arrived. Hiriko and I stopped searching for books and regrouped. Hi, puppy boy. You do not get sorbet. You are covered in snow, my little... You need to sit in front of the space heater. Seconds ticked by in silence. She didn't have to say anything. I knew what she was thinking. Don't worry, I'm sure it'll be in the last 10%. You really think so? Yes, absolutely. My words didn't do a lot to reassure her. She turned to me with a weary expression, like she was carrying the weight of the world on her shoulders. Takumi, do you believe in miracles? I wasn't prepared for a question like that. I had no idea how to answer it.
I think if you keep believing in something for long enough, you can make it happen. You can absolutely overcome any obstacle in your way. I don't know if that counts as a miracle or not, but it's good enough for me.
Did you steal that line from someone? It's far too philosophical for a servant like you. At least that's what I'd usually say, but I'm not in the mood for it today. What? Alright, I've decided. I'll believe too. Miracles? No, not miracles. What I want to believe in is... Hiriko stared at me intensely. I froze up, gulping nervously, and then... That was a close one. I was about to start spouting corny lines myself. It could have been my imagination, but it looked like Hiriko was blushing just a little. All we can do now is push through to the end. The day after tomorrow, that is. The day after tomorrow? Tomorrow's no good. We have other plans, remember? Of course, it's gonna be day 31. Exactly, that means we can leap again. Where are we going this time? I haven't decided yet. Let's talk about it tonight. Okay, see you after dinner in the usual place. Sounds good. I'm really sad. I'm really sad that it's not Ava.
No. It has to be Kako. It'd be...
Hey Hiriko, I noticed something on my device earlier. Take a look. I showed her the screen. It was currently displaying the map of the different timelines. This is the Hunt mystery. What about it? Kakoji leapt to this timeline on day 24, right? Then it splits into Hunt and Mystery lines on day 25. All this time, we've been fixated on just one of these branches, the Mystery timeline. It's only natural since our goal has been to prevent the murders that happen there. That's right, and as I've told you several times now, it's been locked, so we can't leap there anymore. Yeah, I know. But putting the murders aside for a moment, what if we focus on catching Kakoji instead? I see. There's still another branch that she exists in that hasn't been locked. Right, we just have to leap to the Invader Hunt timeline.
Yes! Let's go there!
Yeah. We need to... This is like...
So, all I'm gonna say this is I'm noticing any route that was, like, touched by this route is actually a decent route.
Yeah.
Like, even the boxes route where Kako went missing was interesting, because we're like, oh, that's where Kako came from.
Yeah, I agree. And also, the sponsor thing is really one of the biggest outlying mysteries left in the game that we're legitimately unsure about a lot of the circumstances. So, we just want to get that. The two of us snuck out of school and headed toward the lab. Everything looks good. The Hunt timeline hasn't been blocked off. Why did Hiriko not realize this? That should have been so obvious. So we can leave there? Yes, but not right now. The blood space waves won't be at their peak until tomorrow afternoon at 1:50 p.m. At least we know that, and we have a real chance of catching Kakoji now.
We still won't be able to do anything about the murders in the Mystery timeline.
Yeah, that doesn't mean we should just let her run wild in the other one, does it?
You're right. We should treat her and get rid of that Gi parasite in her head. There's another thing too. But bear in mind, it's only a theory. I think the sponsor behind the Invader Hunt killing game is probably Kakoji too.
She's the one who set it up so everyone would have to kill each other?
It would make sense, wouldn't it? There's no one else who'd be in a position to mastermind it.
So if we stop her in that timeline, we can stop the killing game from happening.
Sounds like we've decided on our destination. Yeah, tomorrow we're leaping into the Invader Hunt timeline. We might go through a Trader Joe's sorbet era. It's pretty fucking good. All because you just put it in our... Such a good move. Hiriko, I want to ask you something about the Hunt timeline. I don't have any memories of it. What exactly happened? You know what, Takumi? That is actually real because we played that route over 200 hours ago. Like I said, we were forced to participate in a killing game called the Invader Hunt. Right, I do remember the name. It appeared on the blackboard on day 25 of the Hunt Mystery timeline. There was also a tape recorder left on the teacher's desk. It had a message that mentioned it too. That's all I know. I must not have gotten my memories back yet. To put it simply, we were offered a chance to participate in the game. The Hunt timeline is what happened if you agreed to it. Then the Invader Hunt took place. What about after that? What actually happened during the game? I don't really know either. My memory of it ends on day 30. Oh right, Hiriko died early in that line. Why? 'Cause Hiriko let out a deep sigh. Day 30 is the day I was killed.
Oh, so she doesn't know anything about the other two sponsors.
Takumi, you gotta get your memories back because you have way more data on this line than she does. Hiriko was one of the first to die in that route.
How did she die?
She had a touching moment with us, telling us about how Darmi's actually not a piece of shit. And then the very next day, she went out with Darmi, and they got attacked by some commander, and Hiriko gets killed. There was also a sacrifice Moko for the hell of it choice on that route, which I remember us laughing at even back then. That afternoon, Hiriko and I made our way back to the lab once more. That does it for the settings. Now we just need to put on our suits and wait. Hey, how exactly are we going to treat Kakoji? The same way I did Takumi-ji. The flash drive. But I thought Takumi-ji only had Gi data inside him. The Gi didn't physically travel back in time when the loop reset, but it's different with Kakoji. She's from the Box of Calamity timeline, where an actual Gi parasite crawled into her brain. True, that's why when we catch her, the first thing we'll do is cut off her head. Oh! Don't look at me like that. We'll bring her back afterwards, but that's not all we'll do. If we revive her right away, the record of her brain inside the Revive-O-Matic will still include the Gi data. It will reconstruct her neutral pathways the way they are now, her neural pathways even, making it the same as if she were still possessed. Kind of like what happened with Takumi-Ji. That's right. Hence why we'll treat her the same way. So wait, we were wondering why they didn't do this with Kako in another timeline. And this answers that. Remember, I was like, why don't we just stick Kako with the flash drive while we have her? And you're like, you can't do that because it's a real Gi.
Oh yeah, but they're saying we can kill it.
Yeah.
Because then it'll just be data.
Right, that makes sense, but I'm just saying, there was another route where I think we had the opportunity to just do it to Kako, because we talked about this already. With the repair program on the thumb drive, it made sense, but did we really have to cut off her head first? Yuriko probably just wants to do that. I pushed aside my gloomy thoughts and got into the suit. Yuriko did the same. Remember, this timeline is basically uncharted territory. Neither of us know what's going to happen there, so I know we have to be careful, and I will be, don't worry.
And our metal is timeline.
Yeah, and just like that, it was 1:50 p.m. on the dot.
Right.
Here I go. Here we go. Go we here.
Good catch, no notice.
Right. This reads.
Look, this animation only exists on this route. Same with the locks, only exist really on this.
Hey, aren't these suits going to make us stand out? It would be even worse if we took them off, especially for me. Oh, right. The you from this timeline is already dead. If anyone saw me walking around alive again, they'd probably burn me like they did to witches in the Middle Ages. Guess we'll just have to be extra careful not to get caught. I agree, let's get going. We made our way to the unmarked room on the first floor, the one we call the capsule room. We should be safe in here. Back in Steady Fundamental, this is where we put Ato, but I guess not in this timeline. What's our plan from here?
Wait, is this where we got found? We got found by No, this is...
Oh no, the Killing Game route was definitely where we saw several sponsors.
Oh,
but there was more than two.
Oh, no. Trout, where they see us in this is, Trout, it was this route.
It was this route, for sure.
No, because we were trying to escape with Tsubasa, remember? We were trying to get the escape pod to work, and it got destroyed.
I don't remember.
And we needed this, like, microbe spray to get rid of the bacteria, and we just lost our memories for, like, 2 days after being knocked out by these two.
I think that was this timeline.
Must be, because this is the route where we were trying to escape.
Is it?
We were trying to escape.
With Tsubasa.
Yeah.
And this had the first Tsubasa route. She got killed by one of the bees. Yeah, that has to be it. Okay. First and foremost, we need information to help us pin down Kakoji's whereabouts. Just then, the unthinkable happened. The door opened and somebody stepped into the room. Yep. It was the me from this timeline, Takumi 4! When he moved fast. He spun around and ran for the door. I couldn't let him escape. I dove forward and barely managed to stop him.
Hey! Let me go!
Takumi 4 struggled to get out from under me. Naturally, in terms of strength, we were equally matched. Gravity was on my side, though. I had him pinned down for the moment. But it would be only a matter of time before he threw me off. I had to do something. I had to keep him from getting away. Just as I was at my wit's end, Nutmeg. Hiriko drew close and, with the voice changer in her helmet activated, whispered something to the other me. We have nothing to do with the invader hunt. All at once, the fight seemed to go out of Takumi. A few moments later, he lost consciousness completely.
Good thing I brought this anesthetic.
You've been walking around with that stuff this whole time?
Yes.
Girl.
I carry it as a kind of lucky charm.
How strong is it? How long do we have?
This batch is pretty strong. He'll probably be out for 12 hours or so.
Where was this on the other timelines? We carried the unconscious Takumi 4 to one of the capsules and stowed him inside. What now? With Takumi 4 inside the capsule, everyone will think he's gone missing. We don't want them to come looking for him. Fortunately, I have a plan.
Replace him.
Yeah, with the real, with our Takumi. You want me to take Takumi 4's place and get information out of everyone? Don't act like you don't want to. You've already taken off your leap suit. Going to do, though. Oh! Oh my god, wait. This probably happens on so many timelines. There was lots of early timelines where we lose consciousness and then people say that they were talking to Takumi. And we were confused because in some of those timelines it's Gi Takumi taking over, but in other timelines it's probably real Takumi getting knocked down. Huh?
Figured that out already. They probably are the ones who swapped with him and got the microbe spray that we're
Oh, I just assumed that, like, they brought that to him from another timeline or something and just handed it to him.
No, because we lost our memory.
What are you going to do, though? I'll stay here. I need to keep an eye on Takumi 4. But remember, our time here is limited. We need to leave back by 5:15 p.m. It's probably best if we leave the school by 4 p.m. Have you got that? It was already 3:20 p.m. That only gave me 40 minutes. I hurried out the door and got to work. Couldn't find anyone on the first or second floors. Finally, I got to the third floor and charged into the rec room. What's everyone doing here? What do you mean? Where have you been, Takumi? Kako? My heart almost leapt right out of my chest, but then I realized my mistake. This wasn't Kako G, I could tell by the look in her eyes. Is something wrong? No, I'm fine. It's nothing, really. I brushed her off and took another look around the group. There were 9 of them here in total. I'd said everyone a moment ago, but we were still missing some members. Eito, Gaku, Darumi, Kurara, Ava, and Hiriko 4 were nowhere to be seen. Of them, there were 2 absences I couldn't explain.
Huh?
Hey, where's Darumi? She still hasn't opened her eyes. And Kurara? Huh?
Kumi, what's wrong with you? This is a joke. It is not funny.
Kurara, she got killed by the bees.
If you take part in the game, and
Takemaru trailed off. Everybody looked heartbroken. It didn't take a genius to figure out what happened. She'd been killed by the Invader Hunt's mysterious sponsored by Kako G.
We all figured we couldn't stay depressed about it forever.
So we decided to have a memorial in here tonight. Not just for Kurara, but Gaku and Hiriko, and the others too. Now that the killing game or Invader Hunt or whatever is over, we can finally take some time to grieve. Wait, what? I know we had our differences in the past, but it's time to put them behind us. Wait a minute, what do you mean the game's over? Everyone looked at each other in confusion.
There's the man. What's up with you today?
The sponsor died this morning, remember? They died? Yup, burned to a crisp by dying flames. You were right there with us when it happened.
They were wearing that curious suit with the big helmet, so we never managed to figure out who they really were.
But they're dead and gone now. That much is obvious.
Their body was burned away completely. There was nothing left of them afterwards.
They
This is the one we killed with the
screamed in
crossbow.
this really weird way at the end. It sounded kind of like...
That wasn't Taco. That must have been a zombie one, right?
The zombies were, like, unintelligible. Only as it died, though.
She must have stopped her spout. I don't remember what happened. Stopped her spout. Got shot.
So yeah, game's over.
Do you really remember that?
I was more confused now than ever, but I didn't want to let it show and make things worse. I did my best to smile and sound at least halfway normal. I remember now. I just hit my head in the hallway a while back, and some things have been a little fuzzy since then. I don't think they bought my excuse, but no one called me out on it either. I needed to get back to Hiriko and tell her about this. I pulled out my device and checked the time. 4:02 p.m.? Okay, I have to go now. Oh man, I'm feeling dizzy all of a sudden. Guess I'm not fully recovered yet. Sorry, but I think it's best if I call it a night here. See you guys tomorrow. I made my excuses and headed for the door, but never made it that far. I've lost my footing and my head slammed into the ground weirdly. I didn't feel any pain, because before I could even feel it, my consciousness suddenly faded away.
Yeah, I was pretty sure we were gone for like 2.
I woke up suddenly sitting bolt upright. The first thing I did was check my device. It was 4:27 p.m. The date, day 32. I'd been knocked out for a whole day, which meant I'd also missed the window to leap out of this time. This is bad. I have to find Hiriko. I got to my feet and opened the door. Before I could leave, someone else came charging in. It was Tsubasa. She looked tense and jittery. She was clearly worried about something.
Kumi, yeah, you look fine. In that case, come with me. It's an emergency.
I'm actually genuinely curious now.
This had to be the escape pod. Now,
only Hiriko and Takumi know about the time leaping. But basically, Lucas, this route is about visiting all the other routes we did and seeing all the mysterious shit that went unsolved. We're now, like, getting the aha moments there, so this is actually a really cool route. I didn't get a chance to just say no or even ask where we were going. Tsubasa dragged me along with her. Eventually, we stopped outside a door on the first floor.
That's the escape.
The gym?
I haven't told the others about this yet. You're the captain, so I figured you'd be the first to know.
Tsubasa got up on the stage and walked toward the corner of the room. I followed her. She stopped and knelt down to open a trapdoor in the floor. I already knew it was there. I remembered it from the mystery timeline. This leads to the escape pod storage, right?
Good, sounds like you haven't forgotten everything.
Apparently Takumi 4 knew about it too.
Come on, there's something I need to show you.
She disappeared into the darkness. As I climbed down after her, I had a bad feeling about what might be waiting for me down there.
Ah, okay, so basically, this is how we knew that we needed the microbe spray, and that's how we get it. Get it from us later.
Finally, we reached the bottom. I looked around. I think you're right.
What's the matter? Aren't you shocked about this?
Honestly, I wasn't. I'd seen the exact same thing in another timeline after all. But it would seem unnatural for me to be too calm. I had to put on some kind of act. Oh, what the heck? The escape pod's been totally wrecked.
Right? This is really, really bad, right?
Looked like I was in the clear. I wasn't much of an actor, but acting surprise that I could handle. Not that it even mattered right now.
Hey, Rosen.
Rosen. Even if I'd seen it happen before, the escape pod being put out of commission was still a serious matter. Do you know what did this, Tsubasa?
Yeah, I got through the analysis of the damage before I came to see you. Let me explain. The corrosion was caused by something called the particle bacteria. It erodes matter on a molecular level, so it's invisible to the naked eye until the damage starts to show. The bacteria eats away at metal. You're stronger. Actually, I'm not sure if it is really the right word. Technically, it's more like the energy released during the oxidation process allows its cells to reproduce. Don't be fooled by the bacteria part of the name. It's not really alive, just a chemical substance. That said, we're talking about something that randomly occurs in quantum levels. So there's not a lot we know about it.
Ways you know that Uchikoshi wrote this route. It's fucking Ice 9.
Honestly.
His Ice 9 tangent in the freezer with what's her face in that one game.
We should play more games by him. Less games by...
Yeah. This was new information. I guess that's because when I found the pod in the mystery timeline, Tsubasa wasn't there to investigate it.
So guys, what are your thoughts? Instead of Danganronpa B3, Zero Escape 2.
We'll do that on our time.
Like I said, this is really, really bad. I mean, with the pod in this condition, we're gonna die. We won't be able to get away from the final attack launches day 100.
V3 Restream is gonna be so fucking good with Grant. I am so ready for that.
Oh yeah, they haven't seen me play any of them. I'm very critical of them.
Hate that. Hate that it keeps asking us to rewatch that cutscene. Skip it. That means on day 100 we'll be wiped out too. Tsubasa gulped and nodded. Can you repair it?
Not the way it is now. I'd have to. Oh yeah, I'd have to ask. What? What? You can ask like anything, including spoilers.
Oh yeah. DM me tomorrow, Nano. I'm sure I'll have plenty of time.
You can create like a group chat, Nano. If you have me on Discord, you can create a group chat, and so we can all see the message.
Your line.
Not the way it is now. I have to get rid of the particle bacteria first.
Is that possible? Tsubasa took a photograph and showed it to me. It's crazy to think that when I was playing VLR, you hadn't even been chatting, and now you can chat up. That's Zero Escape 2. I streamed it in 2020.
Oh.
Actually, was it 2021? I think it was 2021. A more peaceful time without Rosen. It's okay. Rosen's one of the real ones, Nano. We like Rosen.
Yeah, I'll need some of this QB liquid. It's the only thing that can purge the bacteria. I have no idea where to find it, though.
What about the biolab?
I looked in there. This is rare stuff. I don't think there's a single vial of it in the whole school. At this point, the only thing we do is search around in the ruins outside and hope for the best. Okay, so they explain how we found this thing.
Here's what I want. I want them to time leap to the comedy route and Hiroko to just go, what the fuck is going on, and then leave.
Hey! Hey!
Nutmeg, you're so naughty. Tsubasa and I went our separate ways for now. Once she was out of sight, I hurried back to the capsule room. The moment I got inside, I was greeted with a yell so loud it hurt my ears. You're late! What in the world have you been doing all this time, you hopeless nitwit? I'll explain everything. But first, where's Takumi 4? I got bored of him and decided to pluck out every single hair on his body. Huh? I'm kidding. He's still in the capsule. He did wake up at one point, but I gave him another dose to put him under again. All that anesthetic can't be good for him. Now, you were about to explain why you've been keeping me waiting. If I'm not satisfied with your excuse, I'll twist your body into a double helix. I didn't want that to happen, obviously. I proceeded to give Hiroko a full dramatic reenactment of what I'd experienced the day before. I see, so the sponsor is dead, and they screamed "Gee" when they died. I think it's safe to say that it was Kakoji. No one else in this timeline could possibly be infected. That's too bad. We've come all this way, and now we won't be able to cure her. Hiriko sighed. I couldn't see her face, but she sounded thoroughly demoralized. I could understand why. Kako may have been possessed, but she was still our friend, and now she was gone. Not to mention, it was Hiriko who'd sent her into this timeline to begin with. She was probably feeling guilty about all this. As for the escape pod, well, it looks like... just like I told you. Particle bacteria. Haven't heard that one before. There's something I still don't understand. Why is the pod fine in all the other timelines? It's only the mystery timeline and this one where it's corroded like that. There's probably a quantum theory explanation for that. When you look at the universe on the smallest possible scale, everything comes down to chance. The slightest change in a single atom's placement can lead to dramatic changes. It's impossible to predict how it will all play out. So the reason the particle bacteria didn't form in other timelines is pure luck. It just so happened to occur here, but nowhere else. Is that luck going to affect the other timelines as well? Of course. Those changes are part of what creates the infinite parallel universes out there. This is the anthropic principle. It's so Uchikoshi coded.
I didn't hate this route, apparently.
What? Sorry, is this all too complicated for a peon like you to understand? Ugh. Let's get back to a more immediate problem. Right, if the pod is still out of action on the final attack, which is day 100, everyone here will die. I know this isn't our timeline, but I don't want to just abandon them. I feel the same. Let's see if we can find that QB liquid. But first... looks like we made it. Yes, we're lucky our window to leap is still open. I've never known the blood space waves to remain this high for so long. There must be another quirk of quantum probability. The time limit's getting closer, though. We need to get into our leap suits. Can't we take a little break? We've been running non-stop since we left the school. The next window's not until day 45. If we miss this chance, we'll have to stay here until then. Is that what you want? No, I know that, but... then, and there'll be an attack tomorrow. We need to be in steady fundamental to help them fight. I know. But we'll look for the QB liquid when we get the chance, right? We'll talk about this later. Come on, we've got 5 minutes. I did as Hiriko said and got into my leap suit while she set up the machine, and then... Alright, let's go home. Oh, Cinnamon, when did you get swapped? Hi.
He has a little bow tie so you can tell them apart. You can't even tell our children apart.
Well, you were just holding Nutmeg.
I was actually always holding.
Boy. No, we were just petting.
That was guys, tell him. That was Cinnamon.
Looks like we stayed out past curfew again. We still made it back the day before battle. Sirei and Nigo can't complain about that. Cinnamon told you he's looking forward to the mortuary assistant stream. Well, we will be clutching him with all of our might if that ever does happen again. What are you going to tell the others this time? Maybe we should lean into the rumors and say we were making babies. Hiriko's face immediately went beet red. I'll let that slide since we need you for the battle tomorrow, but next time you say something like that, you're getting a double helix treatment. We are adding Obey the voice to the lists. She stormed off into school, leaving me in the dust. QB liquid, are we really gonna be able to find any? I gazed up at the starry night and sighed. Just one more thing to worry about. That concludes your briefing on the enemy we'll be facing this time.
Are there any questions?
Pardon a mentally defective simpleton like me for asking, but if we know which days the enemy is going to attack, why don't we set up more traps and stuff to slow them down? Good grief, you really are a simpleton if you can't figure that out.
If we did that, the invaders would know that we know when they're coming, you see.
And then they'd change up their strategy to try and throw us off.
Or you know it, we wouldn't have a clue when they were going to attack and which commanders they'd be sending.
In other words, we'd lose our biggest strategic advantage. Correctamundo! That's why we've got to exercise a certain amount of subtlety. We need a house-themed horror game for the big move. I'm sure that those are everywhere too. Yuriko smirked. It had probably been her idea for Saray to tell everyone that.
Why'd they have to attack so early anyway?
That's actually a good question. They seem to attack at night or early morning a lot. It's because they're jealous of my beautiful, healthy skin.
You mean they're disrupting our sleep patterns in an attempt to undermine our skincare regimen? You know what? Now it's personal. You actually care about your skin, Darmy. I'm surprised you can even breathe through all that makeup you slather on. Better than sweating like a pig inside that mask. The whole thing stinks like an unwashed duck trap, you know. No way, my precious mask.
Do not worry, Miss Osuzuki. I do not detect any such body odors.
Phew, that's a relief.
There is a smell like defecation, though.
That's even worse! Hey Ava, and about today's battle.
I'll be joining you, of course.
Are you really sure about that?
Not going to turn on us partway through or anything? That won't happen, I guarantee it.
Miss Ava is a fully fledged member of our team now. You must trust her completely.
Yes, please trust me, and we'll kill lots of those disgusting invaders together. As we were talking, the morning announcement played. It wouldn't be long now.
Get ready, prepare, be ready to give your...
Sure enough, a few seconds later.
Intruder, defective.
So the bees must be like keys, right?
Yes, because they obey the Key Queen, but also other... Okay, guys, let's do this. Special Defense Unit, move out!
Oh,
I make you look so grumpy with your hair like that.
One day, Pangy will cut her hair.
It really is just your face. You can leave the rest of her the way it is. Tomorrow, if you don't go to the... Well, the benefit would be you chose...
Did you see, everyone? I'm killing these revolting invaders,
But if
just
I
like
go
you.
up...
I'll make dinner first.
Thanks, Ava. You helped us make it through the first wave without any major problems.
According to Sirei, though, the real battle's still to come.
Yeah, we haven't seen the commander yet.
What was this one's name again?
I believe it was something like... Alan, get a clue?
It's Adamaku!
Come on, guys, don't get distracted!
Stay strong, everyone.
Rates of depression among shoe salesmen are higher than in any other industry.
That's not even a joke anymore. How sad.
Let's give the poor guy a break. Preferably a permanent one.
Focus, guys. Here we go.
You know what? They tried new dialogue.
Yeah. Most of the dialogue during battles is unique. I think the only one where they borrowed was Boxes of Calamity. And it was very noticeable.
Looks like my chicken wing Majero drop did the trick. Are we naming our attacks now?
So, what are we going to do with Aaron Tickapoo?
Adamacu! We should kill him immediately.
Nah, ain't no point in that.
I agree. He is already vanquished.
He's not even moving anymore.
He's totally dead, huh?
Don't let your guards down yet. There's still a
Hey,
chance
Tenkai.
she's going to show up again.
Yuriko did barely finish speaking when it happened. A figure appeared on the battlefield like a bolt of lightning. How is she alive? He landed next to Adam Macu's body, snatched it up, and threw it with all their might. It hurled across the sky, flying in an elegant arc. Finally, it disappeared from view, landing somewhere outside the wall of fire. We watched it go and then turned our attention back to the new arrival. It was, of course...
Freshness.
So, you're still alive.
It will take more than a little firework like that to defeat me. I wasn't able to save Valagarzo and Zanshin's bodies from the blast, but we all have to make sacrifices.
The Undying Flames bomb didn't kill Veshness in any of the other timelines. Hiriko and I both knew that. But I'd been holding on to a vain hope that maybe things would be different this time. This timeline's explosive was supposed to be a lot stronger than the others after all. We really hadn't known for sure whether she would show up at the end of this battle or not. All we'd been able to do was tell everyone via Saray, of course, that it was a possibility.
Saray did warn us about this, so I'm not totally shocked. I'm still surprised, though.
Surprised.
So do you think this is the route where we show Veshness how to teleport to other worlds?
It's gotta be something related to this.
Remember, we have 8 endings. They have to all be in this route.
I think the whole team felt that way. They all seemed a lot less sure of themselves than they had a moment ago.
Everyone, let's kill this odious invader without delay.
You've betrayed us to side with the enemy, Ava. Have you forgotten our family pride?
Shut the hell up, you nasty bitch.
Oh?
I'm going to shove my hand so far up your ass, your back teeth will clatter.
It sounded like the new and improved brainwashing process had made some interesting changes to Ava's vocabulary.
Have it your way. I'll just have to show you the kind of calamity that befalls traitors like you.
Bring it on, skank. I'll break open your head and suck your brains up through a bendy straw.
My god. Vesh just kicked off from the ground and transformed in midair. When she landed, the ground trembled underneath us.
You guys, this is your first time fighting her, right?
Huh? Of course. Why are you even asking? Yeah, what do you mean, our first time?
Almost sounds like you
28 stab wounds.
No, of course I haven't. How could I? At any rate, she's really strong, I assume. So be careful.
Thanks for making me even more nervous.
Don't worry. We can win if we all work together.
Yeah, ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Kill. Kill. Kill!
Bow down.
my god, reinforcements.
Oh, this looks like a tough battle. Nice job. Wow. Good job on that one.
Super quick, yep. So good.
We did it! We won! Curious. She wasn't nearly so formidable as I was expecting.
Ding dong, the bitch is dead. The special defense unit comes out on top of
Ava is unhinged.
Curse you!
Oh no! She's still alive!
Of course I am. If your bomb didn't kill me, what makes you think your little guns and swords could? I have to compliment you, though. I never thought you'd give me this much trouble.
How about you surrender now and make it easier on yourself?
Fools! I can't die yet. I will win this war, even if I have to violate the teachings to do it. What? Farewell for now.
With that, Vesh's was gone.
Phew.
Did it! Go us!
You're light years too soon to take us on, loser!
But don't light years measure distance.
Don't sweat the details. It's all about sounding cool.
Looks like we won again!
There's only one thing left to do.
Yeah, let's do it.
1, 2...
Teach us how to blitz!
Special Defense Unit!
Best in the world. Indestructible and undefeated. Never lose. Never yield. Special defense unit. Fight on!
Grant like that so much. Oh, everybody likes it.
Yeah, see? Thank you guys.
Everyone was in a good mood.
No, Rosen, come back!
But Vesh's words still haunted me. Even if I have to violate the teachings, was this timeline's version of her ready to start absorbing Cryptogloben now? It was an unsettling thought, but I didn't want to ruin everyone's fun.
I'll worry about this later.
So about Adamac's body, guys. I pushed aside those worries and joined the others in celebrating our victory. Okay, they already forgot.
Well, no, Vesh is
She threw it over the wall of fire. They could just go after it.
grabbing it. Where is it? I will be back in.
Hold on, guys. Grant's about to get in trouble, so quick break.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine!
Okay, hi guys, we're back. I'm trying to decide whether Steins Gate or 100 Lines is more painful. Oh my god. I guess on the bright side for Steins Gate is that it ended, you know? It doesn't never end.
Get ready for your 34th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your life.
I feel like Inescapable can't be on that same level, because the meme value of Inescapable was actually pretty good. Steins Gate almost made Pangy rage quit. I don't think 1,000 Streams has gotten him as much as that. Nah. Although the comedy route and the infinite battles route immediately after I heard the usual morning announcement, Yugamu rushed into my room. Takumi, it's an emergency. Come with me. I ran down the hall with Yugamu until we arrived at the parking lot. Between the teenage sexual harassment and the other teenage sexual harassment and the discount Yu-Gi-Oh!, Steins Gate got really bad. Steins Gate was bad the whole time, yeah. Inescapable was enjoyable to watch. Because it felt like a train wreck. I rushed over to where everyone was standing only to see...
At times like this, you just have to act yourself. WWID.
Oh, shit. What? Everyone else was already there. We all stood stunned in front of the school bus, which had somehow become rusted and corroded. Ego and I were the first to find it. We were patrolling the school early this morning when we saw it. Then we went to wake up Shizuhara, Kawana, and Omokage.
We chose these three because they seem to have plenty of knowledge of physics and chemistry.
They got to work analyzing the corrosion.
And we called you here because we figured out the cause.
What is it? I had a bad feeling about this. It felt awfully similar to something I'd seen before.
I'll explain what we found out. The cause of the corrosion lies with something called particle bacteria.
I knew it. The same thing that ruined the escape pods in the Hunt and Mystery timelines. It had shown up in this timeline too, but why? I caught Hiriko's eye, and she nodded. We'd talked about this... Oh, we'd talk about this later when we were alone. Tsubasa continued her explanation. The details were exactly the same as what she told us in the Hunt timeline.
So it has to do with the time warping stuff.
Why?
Literally, like, because, I'm guessing Kako touched the one in that timeline. Touched the drop pod because she knew about it. She knew about the drop pod.
What if we're secretly the particle bacteria?
She knew about the drop pod. I don't know when she learned about it, but she knew about it in the Mystery timeline and in the other timeline.
So why would this be corroding?
We ran into the...
Touched it. We'll see.
I don't really get what you're saying, but we're in a world of trouble, aren't we? You've got that right. So far, we've only found damage here in the parking lot, but...
If we leave it like this, the particle bacteria will spread in no time. And then all of the metal in the school will be reduced to rusted scrap. Everyone was lost for words. I could hear gasps from a few of them. We have implemented some countermeasures so things aren't going to fall apart just yet.
Countermeasures. We've increased the air pressure in all school facilities, excluding the parking lot.
That means we don't have to worry about air flowing from low pressure atmosphere of the parking lot to high pressure atmosphere of the rest of the school.
Using this method, we'll be able to prevent the damage from spreading for another 9 days. 9 days.
How are we supposed to get rid of the particle stuff?
In response to Takemaru's questions, Tsubasa produced a photograph.
We'll need to get some of the QB liquid. It's the only thing that can purge the bacteria. The only problem is I have no idea where to find it.
What about the biolab? I know every chemical in that place, and there's nothing like that in there. That's right, we're not gonna find it in the school.
It's so incredibly rare, you might not even find it outside in the city ruins.
Underline has been enjoyable. Watching the hope die from bright-eyed Pangy Zero has been a journey. When did it fully leave? Don't worry, I know what we have to do.
Basically, we have to find the QB liquid within 9 days, right?
Is that even possible?
You'll have to make it possible. We'll be in lethal levels of trouble if we don't find it.
So wait, Grant, thoughts on doing Saray and Nigo for Halloween still?
No probs, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, let's all split up and get to searching. I want to be Saray, though. The enemy would strike again on day 47. So there wasn't any issue with us leaving the school unattended for a while.
No, it was on life support after the combat route.
It started fading after the truth route? Yeah, that sounds about right, because I was like, what the fuck are we gonna do for 80 endings? The enemy would strike again on day 47, so there wasn't any issue having us leave the school unattended for a while. But just in case of any unexpected attacks, we decided that 8 of the team would remain at the school. Wasn't combat after comedy? I think so.
Oh, then it was basically just salting the wound. It's like desecrating a grave.
Yeah, because we did those back to back. Yep, it was comedy directly into combat, and I was like... The remaining 7 of us went out to search the ruins, but...
We're not getting anywhere.
There's no sign of it here. We didn't find anything either.
This is driving me crazy. I told you it wouldn't be easy to find.
At any rate, it's already nighttime. That one super short 5-second clip of Penny saying he thinks Hunterline is going to be Game of the Year. I intentionally included that in the clip reel because I was like, this did not age well. Yeah, let's get back and try again tomorrow. The truth route revealing that everything up until the point was fake and having 80% of the game left was sure a hell of a bomb. Yes! We returned to the school and reported our results, or lack thereof, to the defense team. Our friends who'd been guarding the school were disappointed for a moment, but they shrugged it off.
Oh, it's fine. We're still 8 days left, bro.
You'll be sure to find it if you just keep looking patiently.
I will say I do like what they're doing with this route.
Yeah.
It's just that the other content that we're exploring that we had to play first should have been better. And if they had done that, then this would have been omega sick. Right now, it's just kind of like, well, this game was kind of a stinker, and now they're doing a little thing at the end that we like. This doesn't even have to be the last thing that you do, by the way, and that is wrong. Nobody seemed too discouraged by the situation. We had a late dinner and went our separate ways. Eventually, everybody turned to their rooms. Everyone except for me and Hiriko, that is. Why is this happening? Why is the bacteria here in this timeline, too? I told you, didn't I? The particle bacteria emerges depending on quantum luck. It's an entirely fickle phenomenon that plays by its own rules. There's no sense in trying to reason it out. Let's focus on what we're going to do from here on, namely finding the QB liquid. Do you have any ideas?
That's their excuse for the reason it only existing on routes that whatever his name is.
Yeah. Not a great excuse. At least it has to be done. The game pretty much... Oh, yeah. If only... Yeah, yep. I'm glad that, yes. That's so fucking insane to me. Do you have any ideas? Also, apparently Kodaka's favorite character in all the Danganronpa games is Monami, and I think that's a valid opinion, actually. Grant hates Monami. Hiriko listlessly shook her head.
Honestly, that's the issue. Expedition 33 should have had 33 endings. It wasn't competing with modern. It wasn't doing a good job keeping up with modern.
He made those 100 endings to complete with Expedition 33.
Expedition 33 needed 33 endings. It's a bad game because it only has 2 endings.
And it worked.
No, it was bad.
Either way, we're in trouble. Our class weapons will be fine, but our electronics, traps, the escape pods, everything made of metal, all of it will end up falling apart. Even the machine in the defense room that holds Shion's real body.
Can I get an exclamation mark Noko in the chat?
Worst game of the decade. AI slop, which means... Exactly. At this rate, we're all going to die.
Moko Majiro!
No,
the apocalyptic maiden of destruction!
No!
Oh, that stings! That stings! And also, well played, Rosen, as usual.
That's it. Time him out.
Just like the other day, before we split up into a group of 7 to explore and 8 to defend the school. Oh, and there goes Rosen. Hiriko and I were part of the exploration team.
My Expedition 33 vinyl comes in Wednesday.
And he bought it all in brass.
Not the ugly one.
We spent all day going from place to place in search of QB liquid. But in the end, we had nothing to show for it. We gave up on the search for now and decided to pick it up again the next day. Yes! It was not that expensive.
It's worth like $500 if I wanted to resell it.
You bought it early.
Yeah.
Troops,
the IGN variant, which is ugly as heck, is worth like $1,000 or something, and it looks hideous.
Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way. Be ready to give your...
We decided to switch out the members of the search and defense teams randomly each day. Today, I ended up with the defense team. After breakfast, I sent off the exploration team with a few words of encouragement. After that, I went back to my room. What should I do? Alright, free time? We are not seeing what anyone is doing. At night, I met up in the schoolyard with the exploration team, who had returned from their trip. Their disappointed faces told me all I needed to know, but I still had to ask just in case. How'd it go? They weakly shook their heads. That's too bad. 6 days left. Slowly but surely, our time was running out. After dinner, I headed for the usual spot behind the school at Hiriko's request. What do you want to talk about? Today is day 36. That reminded me of something. Do you remember what happened on day 36 in the Box of Calamity timeline? I sifted through my memories. If I remember right, Eito used the parallel leap machine to jump to another timeline. That's right, but in the end, we never found out
Oh
which
my
one
god!
he jumped to.
That's how he jumped to the freaking killing game route.
Are you saying you figured it out now? No, it's not that, but something about it still bothers me. That reminds me, Eito escaped from his cage back then too. So, what if Kako-gi really is the one that died?
But there were 3 sponsors. One died to a crossbow. One died to poison. One was Eito. The third one was Eito, wasn't it? Yeah, it was the third one was Eito.
I think so, right?
Yeah. Third one was
Because we
Eito.
didn't unmask... Yeah, it was the third one that got unmasked, and that was the last one that we saw.
Yes.
So the first one was Kako-gi, and the second one, we have no idea. His method was different this time around, though. In the Box of Calamity timeline, someone broke the lock to the cage for him. Someone? If you don't remember, it's for the best. At any rate, he used a different plan here in this timeline. He managed to escape the cage all by himself. The moment I heard those words, I remembered something I'd heard. Yeah, with the balloons.
Sir Eito requested that I close the drain.
Well, it's true. I opened the valve for the fountain in the courtyard all the way.
The whole courtyard was soaked, like it had been doused by a sprinkler or something.
I did give Eito something made of rubber. Sturdy rubber balloons. About 100 of them, actually.
Which is so fucking weird that you did that. So that's what happened.
Eito used the same method Ava did in the mystery timeline.
You're just realizing that now? Thank you, Hiriko. Well, it took me a while to connect the dots myself. On day 9, I remembered the way Ava escaped in the mystery timeline. Do you remember when you suggested putting Eito back in the cage after he escaped? At that point, I suddenly was assaulted by a violent headache. I suddenly remembered what happened in the mystery timeline. That's why I said what I said.
Not that cage. We have to put him somewhere else.
As soon as Hiriko finished talking, I took off running.
Where do you think you're going?
I could hear her calling after me. I responded without turning
I'm going to
around.
confirm something with Eito.
Confirm what?
Isn't it obvious? SAD. The scandalous Atsuki disappearance.
Ugh, fine. I don't know what you're up to, but I'm going with you.
Now imagine if this game was just like 10 routes and all of them.
We would have loved it. What are you two doing? It's almost time for bed. Couldn't you get any sleep? Did you come here so I could read Snow White to you? Unfortunately, I don't have any fairy tales. Shut up. Aw, hey guys, Canadian Songbird. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I'm here to ask you something. Oh, really? You got out of that cage by yourself, didn't you? That K person you said unlocked it for you. That K person you said who unlocked it for you doesn't really exist. What are you babbling about, Takumi? The bottom part of that animal pen wasn't secured in place. It's just a heavy iron cage mounted on a base. Still, it weighs 1 ton. It's not something anyone could move with their bare hands. That's why you came up with the idea of using buoyancy. The courtyard can be sealed airtight. If the drain was sealed off and the fountain valve was wide open, the courtyard would be full of water in a matter of hours. And what would happen if there were 100 inflated 10-liter balloons in the cage when that happened?
You know how long it takes.
Archimedes' principle states that the upward buoyancy force is equal to the weight of displaced water. 100 balloons that would hold 10 liters each makes 1,000 kilograms, 1 ton upward force. This cancels out the weight of the cage. Yeah, this is so fucking out of character that he's explaining all this. Reduces it to near 0. You barely need to use a single finger. You were easily able to lift the cage with just the slightest effort. That's how you escaped. Hearing my explanation, Ato broke out into a grin. Bravo! What a brilliant deduction, detective. There's no reason for me to hide anything now that you figured out that much.
Oh, thank you. What are you thinking of playing?
Looking at PS5 games at the moment? Ah! I glance over to the side of my desk and there's literally a stack of...
Play this one! Digimon Time Stranger.
Yeah, there's a stack of probably 20 games on my desk.
Or this one, Dynasty Warriors.
That's PS4.
Although this one, Final Fantasy Tactics.
Then tell us, why did you invent this K person? To sow distrust and discord, naturally. And why did you go to the infirmary after escaping? The list hungers. I know, I have so many... There's so many games to get through! And we just played Dynasty Warriors Origins, okay? Last night for the first time, and it was so fun.
Oh, Dynasty... I've never played a Dynasty Warriors.
I can't believe it! You gotta play with me. To destroy the Revive-O-Matic, without that, you'd all be in a tough spot, wouldn't you? Listening to him was making my blood boil. You haven't changed at all. You're still a liar, a traitor, an untrustworthy scumbag. Oh, I feel so terribly wounded. Maybe it would make me feel better if I told everyone about your little trips through time. Apologize on your hands and knees. Put that low, sloping forehead of yours on the ground. Then scream about how sorry you are with tears streaming down your face. Do that and I might forgive you. I drew my hand back to lash out, but Hiriko caught it before I could. Come on, we'll only waste our time talking to him. Oh, you're going? That's too bad. I happen to be aware of some valuable intel that you might be interested in. Valuable? Intel. But I won't say a word until I get that apology. See you around, friends. Good night. We have a Discord? Yeah, just use the Discord command. Ato turned and vanished into the capsule. He's bluffing. Don't pay him any mind. Oh. That's awkward. Oh, okay. It doesn't show in my stream chat that my bot responded to you, so I thought things had broken. Did the link post in chat for you guys? That I actually did see it.
That's weird. I wonder if it got deleted. Must have got posted and then deleted, right? Because it showed up in. But it usually would tell you. I don't know. Weird.
Let's see if it does it when I do it. That was a weird. Okay.
Oh, now the other one showed up. Weird.
Oh yeah.
I banned Nightbot.
Do not ban Nightbot. Yeah, you're right. Let's get out of here. So ended day 36. I didn't think about Ato again for a while after that. You probably should, because he definitely time hops. We spent the entirety of the day searching the QB liquid. For QB liquid. Unfortunately, our search didn't turn up anything, and time flew by without any mercy. The morning of day 38 was upon us without so much as a hint of a lead.
Be ready to...
When he's a little...
Oh, you guys catch you later.
What did I just say?
It's fine, it's Takemaru. Be careful out there!
Or don't be as reckless as you want. We only have 5 days left.
That's right, don't hesitate to make sacrifices. Do whatever it takes to find that QB liquid and bring it back to the school. Make sacrifices? We die outside the wall, we can't come back.
Telling you it doesn't care if it comes to that.
That's so heartless. I won't let that comment slide. Sire can say whatever he wants. It doesn't mean we have to agree.
Right, the biggest priority is making it back in one piece. That's an order, understood? I am so grateful for your words of encouragement.
Yes, we should go now. After seeing off the exploration team, the rest of us went our own ways. I always end up coming back to my room. Is this just my nature? Well, whatever. Oh, okay. Nope. No, no, no. Crystal in her Dark Souls arc. Oh yeah, I saw she was playing Elden Ring. Is she playing any others? Because Elden Ring's not really Dark Souls, is it? Souls-like. Oh, it is? Not me not knowing the gameplay of Elden Ring at all. I thought Elden Ring was like Oblivion. Grant's face. It's basically Dark Souls 4 and 5. Oh, okay. Cool. The exploration team came back late. It was already past 10 p.m. when she saw them. She's also playing Digimon, and she likes it, I think.
Well, it's Sekiro with DLC.
Pardonnez-moi.
You saying that to trigger you?
I really wish Sekiro got fucking DLC. I'm really hoping with the anime coming out this year or next year that maybe they'll look back and be like, Sekiro 2?
Maybe.
What were you guys doing? I was worried.
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
Well, did you find anything? All 7 members of the exploration team grinned upon hearing her question.
Don't tell me. You found the QB liquid?
JPH is mauling through Metaphor. Oh, he's on Metaphor already?
Uh-huh. No, we weren't quite that successful.
But we got something else instead. An important piece of information. What information? We were searching around some buildings for a long way from...
and we happened upon a platoon of enemies making camp.
Of course, we hid ourselves right away.
Ghost Cloud never saw us, but...
We overheard their leader talking about someone through their wireless comms.
We heard them mention the particle bacteria. The exploration team excitedly continued their tale. They'd learned something from the platoon leader's conversation. A few days ago at an enemy base, the relay station we'd been to in other timelines, there was a particle bacteria outbreak. They quarantined the corroded areas, but couldn't stop the spread completely. That was why the platoon had been sent out to that cluster of buildings to look for a way to combat the bacteria. The last thing we heard the leader say was, "We've secured the QB liquid."
I've already sent it to the relay station.
It should arrive any minute now. So you're saying there's QB liquid at the enemy base. The exploration team nodded with smiles on their faces. Just then, Serene Ego showed up.
Hooray!
Surprise! We heard everything!
What an incredible feat!
And you made it all the way back in one piece. Your commanding officer is just so happy you're all okay.
Whoa, with that man.
Anyway, I know we only just got this news, but I need you to go immediately. Huh?
Go where?
Isn't
it obvious? The enemy relay station.
Of course, we can't very well leave the school empty. You never know when there might be a surprise attack.
Those of you who went up today should stay here. You're probably exhausted after all that walking. Wait a minute, I get why the defense team should be the ones to go, but...
You really mean right now?
Yum, yum, yum.
Darn right I do. If you don't go now, you won't make it in time.
Even by bus, it takes about 8 hours to get to the base.
Then we'd make it even if we left tomorrow. We still have 4 days left anyway. I think you're forgetting something very important, Maruko. The school bus right now, it's... Oh, dang, we can't use the bus because of the particle stuff. Exactly, that's why we need the defense team to set off now, preferably sprinting.
You want us to run when it takes the bus 8 hours? You'll be fine. We're coming to make the trip in a mere 32 hours.
30 hours. Isn't there another bus or no?
No, there's only
Oh, that is a big problem.
bus from second to last event had to be back.
After taking a moment to rest our eyes, those of us assigned to the expedition team left for the base. There were 8 of us in all. Moko, Darumi, Shoma, Gaku, Tsubasa, Kurara, Hiroko, and me. We were cautioned against using Tsubasa's and Shoma's class weapons to make the journey easier. Why? We'd be in for a fight when we got to the base, so we needed to preserve our hemo anima as much as possible. What?
This is the first time they've ever
mentioned that.
Ever.
According to Saray and Nigo, class weapons weren't capable of that kind of extended use anyway. There you go, babe.
It's 10 o'clock, guys. This was really fun. But we're gonna have to be wrapping up stream.
That is actually true in 2 minutes.
It's always great to see every one of you.
Our only option was to run.
Maybe not Rosen as much, because he reminds me about the Sekiro thing. But...
He doesn't mean it.
I don't mean it.
Night fell.
Maybe not Nightbot.
Dawn broke. Even as everything fell dark again, we just kept going. Maybe that was an exaggeration, but aside from some sort of breaks for food, we really did just keep running. An overwhelming amount of time passed, and before we knew it, it was the start of another day. Nightbot can't see themselves waiting. Alright. Actual real talk though, 10 p.m. is a good cutoff time on weekdays because I wake up at 6 a.m. for work. So, that is gonna be it, guys, for tonight.
We're probably moving in within the next 2 to 4 weeks.
I'm giving it 1 to 2 weeks.
Probably.
Peace,
guys.
Yeah. We will be back tomorrow with Final Fantasy 12. Yeah, definitely. Thanks for stopping by, Canadian Songbird. I stream 5 days a week, usually Saturday through Wednesday. My boyfriend Grant, who just left, he joins us for... It's been 100 Line for the past 10 months, but there will be other things that we do together on stream. Usually 1 or 2 of those streams. Anyways, I will see you all later. Thanks for watching, and have a nice night, everyone.